Alright, hey guys, welcome to part 8 of Last Defense Academy, and sorry for the delay, and today I'm going to be making changes to my schedule, but also, yeah, it's because, yeah, so the time I should probably, well, I need to fix my time in terms of when I have to wake up, so instead of 11:30, no, 11:30. Instead of 11, it'll probably either 11:30 or 12. So, I'll make an announcement video later. And and it will be effective. And the new schedule will be effective immediately. So, I apologize for any inconveniences and sorry for showing up late. It was my mistake. So, so yeah. So, part 8, Last Defense Academy. Let's get to it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Alright, let's see. We're in the afternoon right now and using free time. And we're on day 32. Oh boy. I really honestly want to keep playing this. Like, non-stop. Let's see. Who to hang out today? Let's hang with Tsubasa. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is try to balance out for the for the free time events, is because I'm pretty sure the battles will get harder and harder. So I am gonna have to, yeah, as I said, balance out who to use and everything. So yep, let's see. Yeah, so sure, I can do that. Today's maintenance day for a Rational-Matic. The more parts it has, the more likely a machine is to fail. So it needs to be checked regularly. You've been checking the Rational-Matic for us? Equipment management is part of a mechanic's job. I'll handle anything we need related to the machines. Development, management, decommissioning, analysis. I can do it all. The machine handy woman, Tsubasa Kawana, is at your service. Nice. Understanding Tsubasa. Oh, hold on, folks. Use the can real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright, back. Let's resume. Technology went up by 6. Alright. Alright, that's the end of the day. That's the end of day 32.
You never will then.
Yeah, I'm skipping that, because I already know. Alright, another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Now that I'm complaining, I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I got home, I'll be able to clear up the Kara Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Kara. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us. Alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Kara and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom! Eh, that's pretty cool though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
Aww.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
That's
I
sweet.
worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, come on, Takumi. Alright, come on.
Yeah,
Man up.
sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
I bet it will.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I?
Nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
I mean, hey, like, think.
Shut up.
Like, think, outside the box, you know? But anyway, that's sweet, though. That's a sweet memory. Day 33. Oh boy.
Get ready for your prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
Yeah. Quiet. It's no surprise I dream about Kara again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Zomi are. Though, no, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Kara, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Alright, let's go. Wait, what? Wait, what? Everyone is there? Oh boy. Let's see, what's this one? Let's see if they're gonna get along this time. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, sure you never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. What's so important that we all need to hear and need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Alright, let's talk to Shoma. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Ginzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it, so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing though? So, was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually, when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. Okay, I didn't mean to press it. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, that was a mistake. Wait, can I actually go back to read the transcript? Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Let's see. This is a memory. Yeah. Okay. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Ah, just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time, you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamukura? Huh? Lady Nozumi? Is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. And those machines are the same as the ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get working? Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at both the hospital and here at the school. Do you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remember this time might explain a lot of it. What is he going to say? This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
Ah.
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Huh. Well, excuse me. Does it have something to do with the Hema Anima? I wonder. Special blood? You think it's got something to do with Hema Anima? Hey, hey, that's what I was thinking. But humanema comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shelma? Have you got a crazy high mid-chlorian count or something? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How could you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else. And that something else is?
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Sorry about that, guys. Adjust my seat. Oh boy, that part. Could it be, is there a similarity from the second Danganronpa game? Oh boy.
It was all of you, too.
Oh boy. Well, you know, this is similar to the, second. Well, not similar. This is a reference from Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. Well, not like this picture exactly, but just the pods. Yeah, just the pods.
What?
You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us? In those machines?
Oh.
That include our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there. Does Nozomi know about this? Or heard about it? Or heard about it? You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to the school. But I've never been hurt. But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into that? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? It just don't add up. We could have been there. Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? That's true. Hey, that's true. I mean, cause that deep dive that Takumi experienced at the start of the game, that is probably when. Sorry. As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assume we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser. Hey, yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time. It's possible though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it is related to Himonima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already! Gura's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about Himonima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obvious. It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lamb-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding Humanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about all you shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nigao didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you, maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Kura stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurora? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of them all. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What's happened to her? Kuro has always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. Huh? But And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it! No excuses! Just go! Leave! Move out! Mosey! Shuffle off! Scram! Depart! Disappear! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Hey! Leave him alone, you! Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kuro's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Oh wow. An uppercut. Wow, really? Do you have to make this? This sequence? Or rather, this art? I don't know. Okay, this someone looks goofy when she did like an uppercut. Like, dude. And ow. That is, ouch. I think, okay, honestly, Kura needs to calm down a little bit. Like, girl, please, calm down. Whoa, that was awesome! Combo! Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box? And Osuzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, pea-brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Ouch. Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man. I wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Kura. Please, that's enough. So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let's return to our training, friends. Come on, Lady Kura. My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us. And now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Brother dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? Maybe she made you look like gutter trash. She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I never met the guy. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an illing game, and is totally still a genre with untapped potential. Darmy, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filled out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Alright, let's see who to hang out this time. Let's see who to hang out with this time. Let's hang out with Gaku right now. Hey Takumi, want to hear my latest review of the food here? Sure, sounds like fun. The food that comes out of the Rational-matic is really fancy and tasty, that's for sure. But sometimes that just makes it taste nasty to me. What do you mean? Why would tasty food be nasty to you? Takumi, listen real careful to what I'm about to say, bro. When you're born poor like me, the poorness becomes a part of you. Your tongue rejects food that's too fancy. Wow, that sounds like a curse. I miss the cheap food from the group home. Want to eat the boiled leaves of some unidentifiable vegetable. Some sautéed bean sprouts would really hit the spot. So would some miso soup that's basically just water. His poor man's mentality is terminal at this point. Yeah, it is. It kinda is. Hashtag cheap. Alright, observation went up by 3, exploration by 3. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, yeah, I need some more BP, but I'm gonna have to do it through exploration and battles. Well, you know, when it comes to invaders and all that. Okay, let's see who to hang out with this time. Okay, the other team is back in their rooms. And Shoma is still in the room. Let's see. Let's hang out with my boy Takamaru. Yeah, Takamaru. Ugh, damn it! Somebody's gotta pay for this. Takamaru. Oh wait, hold on. Is it the pudding again? Let me see. Yeah, they were pudding. Yeah. Yeah, it's the pudding thing. Yeah, I can't talk tomorrow. Yep. Alright, been updated. Alright. Endurance 3, movement 3. Cool. Alright. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Yeah, we know. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34.
Get ready for your 30. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
Yeah. Shut it. Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Alright. Well, time to head over there. Oh, it's just only those three. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off. Just for something to do. And Darmy's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and head back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as the rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. Let's check out the training room. Let's see if we could try it. Right over here. Yeah, let's check it. Let's see if we could do something here. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try this mode. Annihilate all enemies, all allies, and yep. Alright, let's see. That is a lot. Whew. Need to get rid of the big ones first.
Yes, leave it to me.
Time for battle. Out of my way. Ready whenever. Take this. How unsatisfying.
Hauling ass!
Let's see.
Let me at him! Get the hell out of my way!
Locked and loaded.
I guess it's my turn.
Hmm. Oh no. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see what happens if I do this. Alright, let's see what happens. That stings. That stings.
Well, this isn't good.
Sorry about that, guys. Needed to drink water.
Now then, to business. Out of my way. Broken so soon.
Let's do this.
Time to move. All right, let's get started. Take this. How unsatisfying.
We better get moving.
Clear out this side.
Allow me to take them down. I'll leave the rest to you.
Here we go! I'm taking the wheel!
Let's do this. Here we go.
Alright, that's one.
Now then, to business.
Let's see. How much damage Hero could you do to that big one?
Time for battle.
Oh, I can't yet.
Let's freaking go.
All right, let's get started. Die. My turn. Right here.
Damn, this is tough.
Let's see what happens if I do this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see what happens. Is someone gonna die on my side? I'm pretty sure. Ow, ow.
Guess I'm so annoying!
Oh no, Darumi's gonna go down.
Ready when you are! I'm good whenever! How's this?
probably done what I'm doing, but I need to hit these two.
I'm good whenever. Let's roll. We did it!
Alright, there we go.
Alright, let's get started.
Alright, oh boy. Probably after this, then that's probably the end of day 32. Just need to make sure I play this right. Um... Everyone's going over. Man, these enemies are going over to the over to the frickin' bottom.
Show me your insides.
All right.
Don't let up.
Ready when you are.
How much
I've got this.
can Takumi do? Oh, that's fine. I think.
Hauling ass.
He's hauling all right.
Ready when you are. Let's do this. All right.
Locked and loaded.
But by movement, yeah.
I'm taking the wheel.
Let's try attack potion.
Just a quick dropout. Ready when you are.
That's a little better.
Don't try to stop me.
Let's see. Can I please take him out?
I'm good whenever.
Almost. Let's try one more attack potion.
This should slow them down. I'm good whenever.
Ah, close. That's fine.
How's this?
Alright, let's see what happens.
Locked and loaded. Out of the way. Let's keep it up.
There we go.
Yes, leave it to me.
Alright, got rid of all the big ones. Yeah. All that's left is just the small fries.
Here we go.
Let me think. Can Gaku do something?
I can still go on.
Okay, I could probably try that then.
Mow 'em down.
Alright.
I'm good whenever. Watch out.
Okay, alright. Can I do it again? Hold on.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, that's right, she can do it again.
How's this? Ready when you are.
She has a lot of movement because she's riding a jeep.
We better get moving. Here we go.
Oh boy. that's fine.
I'm ready whenever.
I think I can take
So close to dead.
it. There we go. Alright, that's done.
My turn.
Let me see.
Good to go.
And now the last one. Let's have Yuriko do it.
To business. Out of my way.
Is there... Wait, is there one more? Oh, wait, there is. Silly me. That's fine. Alright, Tsubasa, go for it.
Don't try to stop me.
There we go. I thought we were done. I was like, oh, wait, why is it? I thought we were done. Oh, wait, there's one more. Alright. Alright, S rank, first time. Alright, cool. That Tsubasa is nice. Alright, this time, let's, I will hang out with Takamaru. So, let's chat with Tsubasa again. Why not? Wow, really? You know so much about this stuff. Talk to Tsubasa. Tsubasa, who are you talking to? Busco da Gama the Third, of course. We were just we were just making small talk. Busco da who? That's the name of the school bus. She's part of the team, so I figured she needed a name, right? Right, baby girl? She even said... Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, here it is. She says she agrees. And Takumi is like, okay. I was at loss for words. Yep. Yeah, same here. It's more like for me, I'm just a bit weirded out. After spending some time together, you understand Tsubasa better, of course. Technology 1/6. Alright. Yeah.
Well then.
Yeah, we know. Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow, I don't think so. Nozumi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing, though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Day 35.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your...
Quiet. I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Yep, off we go. Only two. Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping.
Ah.
What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the, incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. What's with Eito, though? It looks like there's something on his mind. Let's chat with him. Hey, Eito, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurara? Well, of course I do. But that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Huh? I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. The more I learn, and the more I think about it, I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we give it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion, or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What? We all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? Oh, well, it's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously. Huh? Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shomo told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for? What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Virtual reality? Those machines sent us here? Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over the world over the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. If this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. Okay, so Takumi, Eito, and Tsubasa. So all three of them have the same theory, the same possibility of the alternate parallel universe, as well as Shoma, because when he did mention the machines in the hospital, that has something to do with I'm thinking that has something to do with the probably the parallel universe thing. It's probably just maybe I think it's just maybe VR. It's just like how it is in Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Spoiler by the way. But yeah. After I finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, the gap in our memories, the strange machines, it all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story. Or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. Let me do a quick save. Oh, wrong button. Alright, sorry, I'm just scrolling through here. Just scrolling through the report card. Alright. Alright, let's hang out with let's see who today. Let's hang out with Eito. I came all the way to the library. I might as well read something. The books on this shelf look interesting. Which one should I choose? Let's see. Which subject? How about... let's see which one to choose. You know, let's go with math. Why not? Oh, there's a amount of here. Let's go to Theory and Fate. I'll try reading this book today. Probability, Theory, and Fate. In the world of pure physics, events dictated only by probability theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work. If the gods make a bad roll of the dice, everything will be for nothing. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. However, that's no reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by cruel fate and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. The dice rolling gods only smile at those who fight against unreasonable rolls. So don't let unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are words I can take to heart. Increase the calculation by 5. Cool. Phew, today was very productive. I should come back and read another time. Read another book from this shelf sometime. Reading the same book twice during reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Once fully read, the effect of the book will decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with your student activities and giving gifts. Okay. Oh? Could it be Eito? I wonder if it's Eito. Oh, someone's at the door. I wonder what they want. Okay, time for another save. Oh, oops. I bet it's Eito. Let's see. I casually walked over to the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Nozomi. Sorry for disturbing you. Huh? Oh no, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. An altercation? Oh no. Are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know. One minute everything was fine. The next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own. Alright, in that case, we better hurry. Thank you. Come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. Oh boy. Uh-oh. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution. Good thing we're not government officials then. Your anger is completely justified. Lady Kurara, to heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumonji sword trembles with outrage. Ew, too much information, Kiyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side, and just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Okay, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know? Like, maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why is everything gotta be, why is everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi. I'm sorry, I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, get back to your sickbed, invalid, and Takumi. Now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness? To what? I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and meet our sweet merciless judgment. A criminal? Wait,
What do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down. Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 BPM. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst, it's a promise. In the name of the Otsuzukis, I'll have my revenge. What is it then? What? Why are you so pissed off about? My god. Hold on, let me save. This is so weird. Oh my god. Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about? A treasure being stolen? Fine. It pays me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night! Huh? Yeah, I know. I know, I'm with you on that, Takumi. Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight and safe from danger. Or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable. How's flame sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape. You're just weird. Okay, dude, you're just weird. I like it. Let's go with that. You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry? You have to understand, Kura really likes curry. Like, really, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of realies, and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the rational-matic either. She wanted to make it by hand, using her traditional family recipe. Uzusuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold, and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly, from start to finish, with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now for some low-down thief has taken away from me. Snatching a child away in the dead of the night, truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. All this over a little curry. I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock?
Wow, again? What the actual... Wow. Second time Gaku got hit in the face. Or rather, uppercut in the face. Wow. There's the galactic bazooka, and the crowd goes wild. Is that what that attack's called? Ah, damn it! That's the second time you got the jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually going to execute them, are you? Absolutely. It's a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry. Yugamu, you're a weirdo. You're just as weird as Darumi. Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your Himonima, are you? What else? Enemies of the Ozuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate. But Kura, you're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on one of us? All over a little curry? Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. Great idea! Let's make it a Himonima Battle Royale! I'll go grab my infusers. Our infusers. Guys, stop it! This isn't right! When we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but... it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry, really, really sorry. Huh? Oh, Shoma. I'm gonna save again. Shoma, what do you mean just now? Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kura left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your Himonima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on this school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see. Kura took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma. How was it? Huh? You ate it, right? How did it taste? Oh, it was delicious. That's all? I might have forgiven you if you'd had something more interesting to say. All right, let's get on with the flailing. Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone. But why would you want... Very well. If you resign to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime Himonima will be the last thing you ever see. Kura, no! Think about what you're saying. Himonima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes. I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? A mock battle? The maggot and I will duel each other. No holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But... Step forward, maggot! I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't... Shoma doesn't know how to use Himonima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti. You and what army? You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too. Back off, pretty boy! You'll have to go through me first! Zounds, you'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. But please, everyone, I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully. Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free reign. It's happening! It's finally happening! Viva killing! This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. No, this war has already been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our humanima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that. Please, we shouldn't. That time.
Knock it off right now!
Whoa. Wow, Takumi. He is really angry. I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel, just Kura and Shoma. But Shoma can't fight. I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready, to get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help to motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Are you sure, Lady Kura? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. 8 is the Otsutsuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understand? Alright, I can live with that. And another thing. This isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our two teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything! Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. So that's what she was aiming for. If I want extra time, I've got no choice but to accept. Then it's decided. Kiyoshika, they've got 8 days. When's their time limit? Oral? Today is day 35, so 8 days away is... That's 43. That's day 43. Like, dude, that's 43. So 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1. Day 43. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel, where you belong. Kura stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Oh my, for the love of God, really now? What the actual And sorry, excuse my language. Sorry. Ay. Yugamu and Kiyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's going to hold you to that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said all that on his own. He'll never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice... I'll see what I can do to calm Kura down, but I don't know if it will do any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this? I know we've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then, we take the L. We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head'll be seeing stars before she knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you can beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to. But you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. Oh boy, that is so crazy.
At ease, soldiers. You never know. Well then.
Yeah, skipping that.
Yeah.
I never expected anything. I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Kurara. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And then there's that stuff about having us to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36. Oh boy.
Get ready for prepare. Be ready to get.
Yeah. I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I'd better go to the cafeteria and check. Let me do a save real quick. Alright, right there. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot, I just warped over there. Huh? Shoma's not here? No, Eito went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it. This ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kura hit me. After waiting a while longer, the last two members of our group finally made an appearance. Sorry. Come on, Shoma. Eito practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was just justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence, I mean, it causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not good. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Ah, sheesh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess we've got no choice but to go with Plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat. Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can. Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's given me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental.
Hey, hit me.
What? Takamaru got to his feet, stomped over to where Shoma was standing.
Just hit me. See what happens.
Okay. Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way.
Alright, let's ignore how long that took you. Plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch, and it connected. So what you got to complain about? Oh my god.
Yeah, this is my luck. Like specifically that part. Oh my goodness, he's foaming in the mouth. Shoma? Uh-oh. A few minutes later. You see what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict, and my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches. I get a headache. I break into a fever. And before I know it, I've passed out. Wow. Wow. You really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. It's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. We can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kura next week. There's no getting out of it.
It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too.
I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves, or force us to wait upon their every whim, or humiliate us by threatening us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Ruff, ruff. Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting all in this unfair position, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd better be forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. Shoma. I'll get out of your way now, so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria.
That went about as well as expected. Yeah, he showed us much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. A killing game would make all those little problems go away. Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Ginzaki's condition. So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. You shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. A special reason? Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Outsky. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Kinzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features, even on good days. He looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right? Physiognomy may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean! What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. Is this the persuasion mode? Oh boy. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. That's right. We're all in this together. Let's show these chumps what real teamwork looks like. Sure, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the next week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Eito said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason, that he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. All right, let's collect information. All right, he's already outside. Gaku. Huh. Something Shoma'd want. What about a plushie? Plushie? I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He wanted a plushie. This seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright, next up. Well, let's ask the twins. See what they gotta say. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Ginzaki to fight. Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Kurora, who knows what we might be forced to do? Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Ginzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. Just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I say no way. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. Then what would he fight for? Alright. Let's see. Darumi. I'm gonna ask her. Is there gonna be exploration to go through? I can't wait! Whoa. You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Oh my god, we gotta do this. Hey, Third, what's up?
Okay, so I came in here to tell you that there's someone in your chat who's basically a
Bot.
a scamming bot. Yes.
I figured as much. Yeah, I'm ignoring that.
No. I would gladly help you if you make me a mod.
How do I do that? I'm wondering. You mean on the on my Streamlabs?
No, it's directly from your Twitch if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, on my Twitch? Alright. So I guess maybe after this then we can try. So I can see.
Yeah. Because,
Alright.
You know, I can just outright help you ban someone or time out someone. You know.
Whoever keeps spamming that same message.
Yes.
All right, I think that'll be great. That'll be honestly great.
Or
All right. Hmm.
or if I'm not mistaken, there is a different way if I remember correctly. So you can basically ban the word stream boo, so that
Mm-hmm.
whoever types it just gets banned immediately.
Ah. Okay. Hmm. Ah. Wait. So do I write it down here?
Listen, have fun with your stream. We'll figure it out once you're done.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Well, I'm
Yeah,
about to be done.
I just came in here to help you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. That's right. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Because I really want the yeah. Because I really don't want to keep seeing that that same message over and over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. I'll be done in a few minutes. So pretty much around 1:30, I'll stop. So that's when
Is that
that's
like
when
4 minutes if I'm not mistaken?
yeah, like around 4 minutes. So
Okay,
I'll be
then give me
done
a second.
pretty soon. Yeah.
Let me just say a quick goodbye to my other buddy.
All right. Let's see, these fire extinguishers that harness our Himanima to put out undying flames. Let's see, wait. Oh wait, collect information, right? There's still, wait, is there one person? Oh yeah, Eito had to be the one. Alright, let's chat with him. Something Shoma might want? I have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it. Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? Let me see here. Let's go to over here. This seems like a book Shoma'd like. A picture book about Shiba Inus should be right up his alley. All right. Off to the Gift-O-Matic. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift-O-Matic's recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually, there it is. Need to see what we need. A Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Okay, I'll go search in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Bing bong. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Be ready to give your
Yeah, yeah, Sirei, yeah. Yeah, don't care, Sirei. Okay, today I'm gonna go find that dog collar. Okay, but I'm sorry, but I have to stop here for today. So, yeah. So, yeah. Sorry for the delay today. So I'm gonna change the schedule. Probably I'll start at 11:30 or 12. But today I'll be making a new schedule, and it'll be effective immediately. So that way I can start start as soon as I can on tomorrow. So I'll be making another video, and I'll post on my YouTube channel when you guys know of the new schedule change. And of course, the schedule change will be in the video description, so please wait for that. And I'll start by making the announcement video right after this, so please be patient. But thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just type in Saki-san_VT on YouTube. You'll see me right away. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay safe. Peace out.